That's like in the tournament. Okay.
All right, we have Tulsa. Yeah, we're in. No. You're 11-10. There we go. All right, we have Tulsa. No, we don't. You want to check in again?
We're joined by Tulsa head coach Frank Haith, along with student athletes Darian Jackson and Jariah Horn. We'll first take an opening statement from Coach Haith and then open up to questions for people in the room. And then for those joining on Zoom, just use the raise hand feature on your Zoom to get in the queue there. But we'll start, Coach, with your opening statement, please.
Okay, thank you. Obviously, I'm very proud of our kids. We fought from the beginning of this ball game. I know we led for about 37 minutes of the game, and Wichita State made a tremendous run, which we knew they would. They're a tough team, and but our kids competed, and these two guys, two seniors, came in here, both from Kansas City. They weren't going to let us lose, and they found a way to continue to encourage and motivate our young people, and it's just a great win for us.
All right, we'll open up to questions in the room. If you want to raise your hand, we'll get a microphone over to you. Anybody inside the room? Yeah, Coach, what do you think the difference was this time around? Third time playing Wichita State. What did you guys have more success with on offense this time around, you feel like?
Well, I think, you go back to the first time we played them at their place, the first half, we out-rebounded them. And that from that half on, the next three halves, they out-rebounded us and actually beat us up pretty good on the glass. And I thought we really fought hard this ball game. We out-rebounded them. And we took good shots. We took care of the ball. We had a couple of turnovers there late in the game, but I think we had 9 turnovers for the game. That gave us a chance. We wanted FGAs. But their offensive rebounding really hurt us at our place, and it really hurt us when we played them up there. So I thought we did a really good job of keeping those guys off the glass, and like I said, running good offense and taking good shots.
All right, any questions from our Zoom side? If you can raise your hand, we can call upon you individually, please. Or any other questions inside the room? Stay inside. Very good. Yeah, so Wichita State, it looks like they have a lot of talented pieces on offense. Right. They've kind of struggled this year. When you watch them on film, what's the best way that what did you guys do to find success against them and slowing them down?
Well, we go back to, we just played them not too long ago, so it's fresh on our mind. We thought they really hurt us by getting in the paint, and we didn't guard the ball very well. And I thought our guys did a great job of being in the gaps, keeping those guys in front of us. They scored there late when they got in the paint, but we wanted to make them work, playing on the periphery in our matchup zone. And then I thought we got some good minutes out of some guys off the bench. We did change up our defenses a little bit to try to keep them off balance, not having Porter, we thought that helped us too, and being able to change defenses and our guys, like I said, I thought our first shot defense was good last time we played them, but they kicked us on the glass. And that difference was our ability to limit their paint touches, but also to rebound the ball.
All right, we'll go to the Zoom with Jerry Woodley.
Coach, you just mentioned a pivotal situation in the game. You all being able to control the glass when you needed to, eliminate the turnovers. What did you all, as a coaching staff and the players as a unit, make a decision after that game? We're gonna correct this.
I really believe it's something we really want to pride ourselves on is making sure we take care of the ball and we rebound. But it's hurt us all year because we haven't been able to guard dribble penetration as well. But I think the other thing too for us, in terms of taking care of the ball, we're playing without Anthony Pritchard, he's a true freshman, but he was our point guard from Christmas on. And then we lost Keyshawn Embry-Simpson earlier, so we're playing with Sam and Curtis in that position that really haven't played that position. So, but those guys have matured and grown in the last couple of games. And the last time we played these guys, I don't think we turned it over 3 times. So, but we got kicked on the glass. And the thing is, rebounding is all about the ticker, your heart and desire and blocking out and first to the floor. We're not a big team, but if we can't get the ball, we got to keep it alive, but our guards got to help us. And DJ, and I challenged DJ, he'll tell you before the game, I needed him the defensive rebound, and he came up with a double-double. And that was good to see. And, Dry's been a good rebounder all year, and he had a double-double. So both these guys here really, really helped that cause.
DJ, just talk about what Coach just mentioned about being challenged and you answering the bell when the bell got tolled.
Yeah, he's been challenging me each and every year just to step up and just to play my game and do what makes me great. And that's what going to the glass, being that dog. And he challenged me today because, like you said, last game, that's what killed us, them crashing the glass. And that's what I wanted to show him. I wanted to show him that I can be that dog that I was always he told me to be. And yeah.
Sure. Yeah, did you feel disrespected maybe that you were left off or maybe overlooked off those all conference teams?
No. Most important thing for me is I know whose I am, and because of that, I know who I am, and nothing else matters. I give all my credit to God for everything that He's done for me and where I am today. So I continue just to give Him my all, continue to go hard and to work to get a win.
All right, Chuck, we had a question on the front left. Sir? Do you still want one? Good. Okay. Any other questions? All right, guys, that's a wrap.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys for coming. First off, I want to give Tulsa a lot of credit. Great game plan. They came out ready to go. They did a tremendous job. They did a great job. They deserved to win tonight. We got off to a slow start. The matchup zone bothered us a little bit. We didn't get the ball inside enough. And we did get it inside. We were unable to score. I thought their big guys walled up pretty good. In the second half, I felt like we got a little more organized on offense, and we started to get paint touches, getting it in there, scoring the basketball. We cut it, I think, to one possession game 2 times, and one time we had a turnover where they went down and got an N one. We cut it to one possession again. They got an offensive rebound, and I think they got another basket. But, I like this team. I like our players. I just told these guys I'm pleased with everything they did for the program this year. I want those guys to continue to work. It's not just about basketball. It's about doing the right things in the classroom and off the court. And all year long, I slept good at night knowing that these guys did the right things off the floor and in the classroom. And I just told them I want them to continue to grow. And we just got to be better next year. And told them the work starts, probably take a week or two off and we'll get back at it. But other than that, told them I love them and, give Tulsa a lot of credit. They deserve to win tonight.
Along with Coach Isaac Brown, we have freshman Ricky Council IV. We'll open up questions for the room first, and then we'll go to our Zoom. For those on the Zoom, if you want to raise your hand on there, we'll call on you individually. For those in your room, if you want to raise your hand, we'll get the mic to you.
Yeah, Coach, there was a lot of expectations going into this year just because of the group that you guys had. What maybe stopped it from being a real special year for you?
Coming into the season, I thought we had a young team because we got like 5 new faces. So, we were missing some guys, but I thought we had a young team. Got off to a tremendous start, going on the road, beating UNLV, beating Oklahoma State, beating Mizzou. I thought there was a time where, we had some hiccups with the COVID, missing a couple guys. Felt like, going into the conference after those first 2 losses, and we were shorthanded a couple games, we kind of lost our confidence. But the guys battled throughout the year. We don't have a senior on the roster, so we'll see. The work starts in 2 weeks. I felt like we didn't shoot the ball great from the 3-point line this year. I think that's something we got to improve on, and that's something we wanted to do coming out of the summer. I think this year we were probably 30% from the 3-point line. In order to be a great team, that number got to go up. But I know these guys will work. They'll put the work in this summer. They'll get in the weight room and work. They're going to work in the classroom. We got high character guys. So we just got to get ready. We got to start working for next year right now.
Yeah, Coach, and obviously the fans are used to winning around here, and for it just not to really happen very much this year. I mean, obviously a lot of disappointment in the fan base. Do you guys feel disappointed in the way the season played out, or how would you, I guess, respond to criticism from the fan base for how the season ended?
Yeah, and I take all that. That's on me. That ain't on the players. I take all that. The one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to, make sure we're better next year. We didn't have a great season this year. I thought the guys battled. We had a couple games. You got to understand where the point guard, he didn't play. We were 0 for 5 when Craig Porter didn't play, but that's due to COVID or, injury. And I felt like that hurt our team. But overall, I got to do a better job. And I know these guys going to fight. We won a championship last year. We didn't win a championship this year. We're never happy not being in postseason, and we got to do better. I got to do better as a coach. I got to get these guys to play harder, and it starts, in 2 weeks. We just got to get better.
And with the offense, you mentioned just the shooting struggles that seem to persist, the whole season. Sometimes the ball wouldn't move, the players wouldn't move on offense. What do you credit that to? I mean, does that just have to, what was missing, I guess, on offense this season with, seemingly a lot of talented players on offense? Why do you think it never really clicked?
Yeah, I got to do a better job, of making sure that ball moves. I thought early in the season, we moved it a lot in our bounce offense, but we still wasn't scoring the basketball. And we just got to do a better job of turning down a good shot and getting a better shot. And, that starts with the head coach. I got to do a better job of getting those guys in position. I got to do a better job of this summer, making sure those guys get 500 shots a day. I take all that. That's on me. And in order for us to be great, I got to do a better job in that. And I know next year I will. And we're not going to stop the fight. Last year we were picked 7th. We won a championship. This year, I think we were picked 4th or 5th. We finished 7th. We came up short. And for whatever reason, I give them all the credit tonight because they came out and they just did a better job than we did.
In the back right.
Ricky, this is a question for you. As a true freshman coming in for the American tournament, I mean, you come in and you take 16 shots coming off the bench. Where do you get that confidence as a true freshman and just come in and let it fly?
I see 13. But coach gives me a lot of freedom. And I had to take advantage of it. I mean, he has a lot of faith in me, and I think I did a pretty good job throughout the year of I don't know. I don't have much to say. I'm disappointed in myself and the team, and it's a tough way to go out. Tough way to go out.
Building off of that, just how would you sum up this season with the ups and downs, and kind of what did you take away most from this year and the growth maybe from you and the team?
Just starting from last year, I was just thinking when I wasn't playing as much, when I finally got in the rotation, I was going to help the team a lot, which I feel like I did, but I also wanted to win. That didn't happen. We didn't have the best record in the world, and we're not going to postseason play. So it's obviously disappointing myself, and we just came up short, like I said.
And then Coach, you kind of mentioned it there, just with Craig Porter, you guys are, without him 0-5, just how big of a loss was that tonight, and with the offense not finding a rhythm?
Man, that's a big loss. He was having a good year. He got hurt against K-State, up 12. We ended up losing that game in the last 10 minutes. Same thing versus North Texas. I think it was a time where he got injured or had COVID during the conference. And, we had an individual instruction on Monday, and it was 3-on-0. It wasn't a contact, and he pulled a groin, and we came up short. But I give those other guys a lot of credit. They fought. We just got to, be able to win those games. Again, I give Tulsa all the credit. They came out. They were a better team tonight. They scored more in the paint, and we didn't do a good job of scoring in the paint.
And Ricky, obviously you guys have a lot of talent on this team. Was there always kind of the thought of, even though the season didn't go the way you wanted it to, there's always, Fort Worth, there's still one more chance to put this together. What was just the mindset coming into this week? And like you said, I'm sure it's disappointing that it didn't go the way you guys wanted, right?
Ever since Saturday, our last regular season game versus ECU, we all knew we had one plan to get in the NCAA tournament, and to do that, we had to win 4 games in 4 days. Losing this first round really hurt. I honestly expected to get to the championship. Who wouldn't? And we came up short at this point.
All right, we're going to go to the Zoom with Jerry Woodley.
Coach, talk about this group as a no seniors on this bunch, and season finishing like it is. How much is the expectation to what you have come with this unit coming back together, and Porter being able to play next season healthy?
So the question was, you talking about for next season, our team?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, we won a championship last year, and I felt it was my duty to go out and get some guys that could come in and back these veteran guys up. And we had a young team. We don't have a senior on the roster. I think we got to add some pieces. I think we got a good nucleus coming back. I think the biggest thing we got to become is a better shooting team. We got to become a team that can play inside out. And, when Porter is healthy, we're solid. We just got to add some pieces and make sure we get better. We got to have less turnovers. We got to rebound better. And we got to shoot the ball better from the 3. And that starts in the summer with me. I got to do more drills that if we don't make shots, we got to run for it. I got to do more contact drills where we rebound. I couldn't do a lot of those drills this summer because we were shorthanded with bigs, and my big guy had a shoulder problem. So next year, if we can, have enough big guys that we can add, that we can do more rebounding drills and become a better rebounding team.
And Ricky, what seemed to be just missing from this team? A lot of the same pieces coming back. Just what did the players feel like was just never really clicked, or what was missing, you feel like, this season compared to last?
I would probably say defense. Last year, coming off the bench and watching a lot, like, the defense just looked amazing. Like, teams couldn't even score at times. And this year, I think we started off really well in the first couple of games, and then that just fell off too. But like I was telling the media earlier, like, our offense started off slow and our defense was great. And then our offense got better and our defense, like, I don't know, collapsed. And we just got to give 100% on both ends.
All right, lastly, we're going to go to Jacob on the Zoom.
Ricky, this one's for you. You talked about chip on the shoulder and everything. Do you instantly, after a loss like that, how hungry are you to get back at it and sort of restore some of that Shocker brand that you guys know is there with this fan base?
I mean, I'm ready to play right now. I hate we came up short. I was hoping we could at least get in overtime. Then we're going to have an equal chance to win it. I'm ready to go right now. I mean, this offseason is going to be big for me, whatever I decide to do for it, and I'm just ready to get back out there.
Any other questions, Jacob? All right, we'll close on that one. Thank you all.
All right.
Thank you, Coach.